Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to Be in the Change. I'm going to get started by reciting my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say welcome to everyone who's watching me for the first time, and thank you, and welcome back to everybody who has seen me before. I started this as my New Year's resolution in 2019, and I'm keeping it going. And last week I talked about anxiety and depression and my experience with CBD oil. And if you didn't get a chance to watch my prior videos, I invite you to go back and watch them. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I please ask for you to give me the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. These are also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram TV. So you can't miss me. You know, when I started doing this, I just felt like I was meant to talk out loud, and I didn't know why. And about 2 weeks ago, I started to feel like, why am I doing this? Like, I started to feel like, is this really helpful? Is this just stupid? But I'm going to do it anyway. Last week when I was talking about anxiety and depression, you know, I spent most of my life suppressing my anxiety that I didn't know that I have. And by suppressing that, I was pushing it down and trying to be someone and something that I thought other people wanted me to be, which eventually it is exhausting. It takes such a toll on you. It took such a toll on me. I have tried to avoid myself in every single way possible that you can. And I have done that. And I feel like I've done that, and I'm watching people do that now. So as I've been able to work on this and start healing from this, I feel like part of my job, part of my purpose on this earth is to let people know that if you are struggling or trying to avoid your life or yourself at any and all cost, I did it too. I've just been doing it for longer, and I hope that by talking out loud that it helps you not struggle for as long as I did. But last week when I was talking about anxiety, and you know, I told you guys I tickle a pillowcase. I still have a whoopee. It's called my pillow. And that's what I call it. And I still tickle it. And I'm learning not to be embarrassed or ashamed of it. And if I ever go to the hospital, I'm going to lay it out front and center so that people know that I have it instead of trying to hide it. And I said last year I broke up with fear, shame, and guilt. And it hasn't broken up with me. But I am learning so much about myself, and as I'm learning about myself, and I want to share that with all of you, my suppression of my anxiety has led to depression and not being able to be my true, authentic self, which, you know, it only costs you your soul. So how much is your soul worth? I had a really good friend of mine tell me, if you are walking on eggshells, you are not with your soul tribe. And I walked on eggshells for my entire life until about I'm going to say probably about 4 years ago, I didn't realize, or maybe 6 years ago, I didn't realize I was walking on eggshells until I wasn't walking on eggshells, which meant I was seeking approval from all outside resources, people, places, and things to try and fill up my soul. And ultimately, it didn't work. And I'm just trying to be my total, genuine, authentic self, which for the longest time, I didn't even know who that was. I didn't know what my favorite color was. I didn't know what I like to do for fun. I didn't know any of this stuff about myself, and I've had to go back and learn. But it's never too late to learn. The other thing I wanted to tell you is, the walking on eggshells thing. So how I know I'm not walking on eggshells is I get to be who I am. And when I'm around people that I can't express who I truly am, or I feel like I need to keep down the truth or how I think or how I feel, or that I get the feeling that you don't really want to know, that's my walking on eggshells. So I hope these videos are helping you. The other thing I never wanted to do was rock the boat. I would wait for somebody else to rock it first, and then I would get out. And now what I've had to do is, if I want to get out of the boat, I need to rock it. And I can't worry if you like me or don't anymore. It comes with a price, and it's a price that I can't afford. And it got physical for me. It comes out in my body, and it makes me physically sick now. So what I am able to do is listen to my intuition. And what I found out for myself is my intuition is never wrong. It's just listening to it is the hardest part for me, because if I listen to it, then I got to move and I got to do something different, which is scary. So I thank you to everyone who's watching me, and please stay on this journey with me, and stay tuned, and I'll see you all next week.